Greetings, everyone, from Washington, D.C. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Verizon Center. The sports fans are all nestled beside the 2K Sports broadcast as we bring you visions of NBA action this fine Christmas Eve. Ho, 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 ho. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, guys, it's go time. These are two teams whose rivalry goes back a ways, and anytime you renew it, fans are in for a treat.
And, you know, it promises to be another testy encounter between them. The build-up to the game has been pretty intense. I think everybody's expecting some volatility on the floor today.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Clutch, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Porter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 5 points in the game. Here's LeBron. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Clutch. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Up high and down hard. That's right.
That's right. You use it, brother.
Magnificent and exquisite all rolled into one.
How about we throw a little stupendous in there, too?
You know I like that.
I'd say spectacular, too.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said, there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thanks. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Wall. Here's Cowens. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they were nearly flawless offensively in that win, Kevin. Once they got rolling, they just did not stop.
My kind of performance to watch, guys. Efficient and potent. Very strong.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Connects. The jumper drops. Wall's got his first points of the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Wizards. Porter's running.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cowens. The shot misses. Great D that time from Love. Here's Clutch. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. From deep. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Feeds it to Porter. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. And you look at Clutch, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy because, like you said, he's going to be all over you. Like D's on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much he hovers around you.
You got away with words, my friend.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pot.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
The approach has been going here. Get up here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. On the court for Cleveland. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. The two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Tristan Thompson is out there with Irving. Here's Clutch. 12 points for him. He used that pick to get in close. Clutch has got 14.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Mack, 5 on the clock. Here's Cowens. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. Here's Clutch. 14 points for him. Outside Irving. And the shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Wall's shot is off.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And the pass to Beal. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch, in their last time out against the Celtics, really lit up the floor. He finished with 69 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game would be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
That one goes. Count it.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Wall draws the double. Dishes it to Beal. Poked loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Oh, look out. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Count that one.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Love with the screen on Beal. Here's Clutch. And again, it's Cleveland.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Wall attacking. Cowens. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 9 points in the game so far.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And that's when a team really has the best chance to run after a steal, obviously. So the defense is going to be critical for them right now.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And that.
Well, guys, I'm here.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Clutch. He's got 24 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Here's Clutch. Clock at 6, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Cavaliers number 1. In the 3rd position, the Wizards.
Yeah, and these are balanced defensive teams, Kevin. They don't just do it in one particular category. They do it in all defensive categories. The one we're talking about here is points allowed per game, but they're able to do that because they control the pace. They don't let teams do what they want to do. They keep the opponents uncomfortable.
On the court for Cleveland, Clutch in a 2-guard. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4, Irving is out there with Thompson.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's LeBron following the basket by John Wall. It's a pick by Love. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 26 points for Clutch.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Moncrief. Stolen away, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now, and finished off by LeBron.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Robinson kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right, a terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
And that one's good. 28 points for Clutch.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
All with it. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Wall. From the right block, the shot is good. Wall's got 13 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
To the wing right side. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Better passing. Come on.
Both teams changing it up here. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Well, there was a lot separating these two teams in the standings a year ago, but they played each other to a draw. They split the season series.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Clutch comes in for Cole. Just goes to show you the varying styles of play and various strengths and weaknesses, Clark, of the teams. You can match up well with a particular team and not your conference overall.
I've always said that matchups are always what I look at as an analyst. There's something about these two teams, though, meeting. It always seems to end up being more exciting than it would be otherwise.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. And Washington making a change here. Garrett's checked in. And Porter drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Clutch the pass to Irving. Here's Conway. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here we go. Beal's shot is good.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. Here's Beal. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Garrett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. The finish. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
6 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Clutch, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Team's making some changes here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Irving with a clean look, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Here's Clutch. Robinson pulls it in.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
It's stolen by Wall. Beal with it. He's picked up by James. Beal dishes to Wall. Lets the three fly. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Now Love inside. It's stolen by Wall. Uncovered, and he nails the jumper.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Clutch the pass to James. Here's Clutch. Sinks the triple. Clutch has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Outside, Wall. All sorts of time. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Clutch. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 17. And Wall kicks to Robinson. Powered down after the assist, led him into the lane. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And again it will fall. Basket good there from Clutch. Clutch has got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Another steal. Irving attacking. Pass to Woods. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Clutch. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 17. Robinson sets a screen for Wall. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Garrett kicks to Mack. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Wizards.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Klutch. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
No, that's too easy for him. Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And blocked.
Got no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Rips down the 360 jam.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
They get a hand on it.
Look out.
Watch out now.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can